And a very big thank you to the RRG Group, who are my latest sponsor and will be throughout the season, going home and away all over Europe, the FA Cup, of course the Carabao Cup as well, and in the Premier League. Thanks for your support, guys. For months, in fact probably for the last couple of seasons, whenever I've asked City fans which competition they prefer, it's nearly always the Premier League. Today it's the FA Cup against Fulham, on Wednesday it's Manchester United, and later this month City play Real Madrid in the first leg of the last 16 of the Champions League. So which of those competitions, if you accept, and I think we all do, that the Premier League title race is now over, which as a City fan do you prefer? I'm going to find out from some of the City fans here today at the game who haven't got frogs in their throats what their preference is as to which competition, if they have got a preference, they want to win this season.
Well, looking at it now, I think we need to go for the Champions League, boost ourselves and get up to the next level, I would say. Difficult with the teams that are left in, but we've got Laporte back now, so I would say that we've got as good a chance as anybody.
So the FA Cup not too important to you then? Or?
I'd love to win the FA Cup again. I love the FA Cup, but I think Champions League is the one we need now.
You'd like to think they have good runs in all the cups and win at least one of them. But certainly at the moment, I think need to tighten up a little bit defensively to win one of those cups, because I mean going forward obviously it's incredible. But yeah, I'd fancy City to win at least one of those cups, and I mean obviously if they could choose, I think it'd be the Champions League, but you know the FA Cup's still got a bit of magic for me, and if City were to go and win that, that'd be a great achievement.
Tough one for you though today, isn't it, in terms of choosing a winner?
Yeah, a little bit. I was up here last week when I played Palace as well, so I couldn't really lose. Obviously Fulham today, so yeah, got foot in both camps to an extent, if you like, but I'm just hoping for a good game and a few goals.
Very diplomatic.
Always, of course, you know me, Cheesy.
FA Cup.
FA Cup?
Yes.
Why?
Europe just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I can't get into the European thing. Domestic competition is what it's all about for me.
So even though United are here on Wednesday, the FA Cup is your priority?
Well, all right, we've got to beat them in the semi and make the final of the Carabao, but yeah, okay. No, you've always got to pick the FA Cup over the Carabao, haven't you? You have to.
Personally, I think the Champions League. You know, I think it's one that's eluded them, so I think they'll be going all out for that. Even though I do believe the FA Cup and the League Cup is still big competitions, and they will want to win them, because being City, they want to win every single football match. But I think the Champions League is a big one for them.
You once scored a famous goal in the FA Cup, didn't you?
I did. It was a long time ago, but it's remembered well.
Go on, just talk us through it for those who don't know what about that goal.
Well, it was the Tottenham game. We was obviously 3 down at half time, 10 men, and we come back and we won 4-3. And it was I scored the winner right there at the depth. Hanging header, yeah, apparently, yeah. I didn't score many of them, but it was. I suppose it was more pleasing because obviously the timing of the goal was right, you know, the depths of the game, and it was. I think everyone was thankful that we weren't going into extra time, because it was all dead on our feet, really.
So you want to win the FA Cup, really, don't you?
I think the FA Cup. The FA Cup's a magical. You know, everybody always wants to do well in it, get that day out over at Wembley. Sorry, but like I say, I think the Champions League is a big one this season for City.
Hey, Cheeseman! How you doing?
FA Cup, League Cup, or Champions League? Which is your priority?
This season?
Yeah.
Champions League, definitely. Come on, Cheesy, you know that. You know how it goes.
I just think it's such an artificial season again with Liverpool well clear, but despite a brilliant season for City, all right, maybe a few weaknesses that haven't been there in the past that Pep will address, but yeah, Champions League for me, no doubt.
All three. I would go for all three. I think that's what Pep should be going for now. If he's lost out to Liverpool now, which I think that's gone, I think he should concentrate now on the 3 cups.
Yeah.
2 domestic cups in the European.
Why have they only gave you 1 though?
Only gave me 1.
Champions League, because
Champions
not
League.
Had it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because we've not had it yet.
Same for me, I think. Yeah. I think the club wants the Champions League, and I think Pep wants the Champions League as well. So if you only gave me 1 choice, I'd go for the Champions League.
It's going to be the toughest though, isn't it?
It's going to be tough against Real Madrid, very, very tough. Yeah, certainly the away leg. I think we'll do them here, but the away leg's going to be difficult. Again, I think it might depend on injuries. Injuries might play a part, but if everybody's back, especially if Leroy comes back in time for certainly in time for the home leg, might make a big difference.
What are you thinking today? Comfortable win?
I don't make predictions. I never make predictions.
Me neither. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy. He's chosen a good team. He's rested a few players ready for the Wednesday game against United. Yeah, I think we should do it. I don't like to make predictions, but I think we'll probably get 1-0, 2-0, and I'll leave it at that.
This is my daughter Annie. It's her first game here. I've been many years. My dad is a season ticket holder. Has been for almost 20 years.
3 generations.
Definitely. Very exciting.
The fact this is the FA Cup today, does that make it more important than Wednesday against United or Champions League against Real Madrid?
A game against United is always important, and the Champions League is exciting, but definitely there's something about the FA Cup, and it's becoming our competition a little bit. I'm very excited to see what happens going forward. I can't wait to see what happens today.
Who do you think's going to win, Annie?
We begin with the Manchester City substitutes today.
Yeah, not too bad. They're not overzealous at the moment. Having the first one with the penalty, the player being sent off, we thought was going to go for the jugular, but they seem to be letting him off the hook at the moment. But there's been so many changes in the side. The guys that have come in seem to be doing quite well. Impressed with Angelino as always. But hopefully get more goals in the second half and progress to the next round.
You had a good view here of that Bernardo goal. It was some goal.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think he's taken a leaf out of De Bruyne's book. You know, I don't really want to shoot when I've got an open net. I'll just curl it round the player. And yeah, it was fantastic. Thought he'd missed the chance at first, and then he went back on it and then just curled it straight into the corner. It's fantastic goal. It's great to see stuff like that. Great to see.
I think they've never got out of second gear, and it's just a stroll for him. So I'm happy with the result. On with Wednesday now.
Is the game on Wednesday bigger
than today?
Yeah,
I suppose it is Man United. So I won't get Wembley. I want to do well in this as well. I want to win all the cups.
Why not?
Why not? We can't win the league, so win all the cups. I'm happy with that.
Well, yeah, it was all right. Really good performance from the boys again. Not playing our strongest team ever. The 10 men obviously for them made it harder for them, but at the end of the day, we did what we needed to do.
Bit of a stroll, really, wasn't it?
It was. It's a massive stroll, but fans were all right. Their fans. Bit poor in times, but we did the job. 4-0 through to the next round. Let's go.
What do the youngster think?
What do you think, Finn? Do you enjoy it? You have a good time?
You can't ask for any more than that, can you?
Exactly. Happy days.
Yeah, it was good. I thought we should have won by more, to be honest, but it was a good game. They were down to 10 men from the start, so it was never really in doubt, but it was a good game, wasn't it? Did Bernardo score as well?
You like Bernardo, do you?
He's your favourite player, isn't he?
Who do you want in the next round then?
I want a big team, to be honest. I don't want to keep playing championship teams and leagues. I want a Premier League team. United or Liverpool in the next round, that's who I want.
Oh, you wanted a big team?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I thought it was a little bit of a subdued atmosphere. I expected a few empty seats, but yeah, good training session in a way. No disrespect to Fulham, but I think it was good to see the lads playing and actually passing the ball about and getting to the next round.
No defensing have a lot to do, but Garcia looks quality.
Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. When you're watching them play, and I just can't see us going wrong in the future with these young lads. They're really impressive. I mean, Phil Foden was unlucky. You know, I mean, there was a woman in front of us, he nearly took her head off. I think he was going for the crowd a few times, but yeah, to watch them play, it's really, really good. Really good. Impressed.
Absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere wasn't as good as what I expected, but I thought the team were brilliant. The crowd overall was great. The beer was very nice and the pies were lovely.
Did you have a good chance to win?
Take your wife's coat off. To be coming again then?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. My first time, but not the last time.
Well, I think it was a good performance. A bit sloppy at times, but we got the job through and we're through to the 5th round. Hopefully we can go all the way in the FA Cup and the Champions League and the League Cup.
Who do you want in the next round then?
Don't know, someone easy. Tranmere when they beat United.
As a man who's lifted the FA Cup, what are this new generation of young whippersnappers like? What did you make of it today?
Yeah, they go on and win it, I think, this time again.
You think so?
Yeah, I fancy them strongly.
And I don't think there could possibly be a better way of ending a vlog about an FA Cup tie involving Manchester City without featuring Skip, the captain, Tony Book, from 1969, who lifted the FA Cup. I will, of course, be here again on Wednesday when City take action against United in the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, and one step from Wembley. So if I see you then, that'll be great. Don't forget, all retweets, all shares of this video go into the hat to win prizes. Thanks very much to Hotclickmarketing for doing that. And of course, there will be a podcast, an audio podcast, which is available on SoundCloud and other platforms, and you'll see those on my Twitter account at Ian Cheeseman if you want to find out when they are and listen to them. Thanks very much for your support. As always, very much appreciated. See you next time. And as ever, a very big thank you to Hotclickmarketing, who can get your company to the top of Google searches. So give them a call. And thanks for your support, guys.